Hello everyone and welcome to another Spanish lesson. Today we are going to continue learning how to tell the time in Spanish. So I'm going to make a quick revision from our previous lesson. The question we practiced last time was ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? And we've learned that the H in Spanish is mute, so we are not going to be pronouncing it, and we have got an upside down question mark at the beginning of a question. ¿Qué hora es? Es la una, we've learnt last time. We put the verb to be in singular. It is la una, and we said la una becomes feminine because it replaces the time, the word hour or time in Spanish, which is la hora. So this is feminine now. Most of the words finishing in A in Spanish are feminine, but not always. We will learn that when I'll introduce the noun to you. 2 o'clock, son las dos. Son las dos. So the verb to be is in plural now. It translates through they are 2 hours or they are 2 o'clock. Son las tres. Son las cuatro. Son las cinco. Also last time we talked about this side of the clock when we say 5 past, 10 past, quarter past and so on. For example, 5 past 1 is going to sound like it is 1 o'clock and 5 minutes. Es la 1:05. 10 past 1 is going to sound like 1 plus 10. Es la 1:10. Also last time we talked about quarter being cuarto, and also we talked about cuatro. So quarter is going to pretty much looks like the English word cuarto, and number 4 will have the R after the T, so it's going to be a replacement here. Cuatro. So 1 and quarter is going to be in Spanish for quarter past 1. Es la 1:15. 20 past 1 es la 1:20. Es la 1:20. 25 past 1 es la 1:25. Es la 1:25. Half, we are going to say media. We already identified this in our previous lesson when we talked about medianoche, for example, which was midnight or half night, yeah? So to say 1:30, we are going to say 1 plus 5 or 1 and 30 or 1 and a half. So es la 1:30. Es la 1:30. We'll get on this other side of the clock when we are going to say menos. So menos means minus. So again, we will have some maths. We will need to think how many minutes will be until the next hour. For example, 1:35 is going to be read like 25 to 2. So we are going to say in Spanish it is 2 minus 25 minutes. We will say son las dos, which is the next hour, menos 25, without or minus 25 minutes. So 2 minus 25. 1:40 is going to be 22:02. Son las dos menos 20. So it's 2 o'clock minus 20 minutes. 1:45 is going to be son las dos menos cuarto. So it's going to be 2 minus a quarter. 10:02 is going to be son las dos menos 10. So it's 2 minus 10. 5:02 is going to be son las dos menos 5. So it's 2 o'clock minus 5 minutes. And 2 o'clock son las dos. ¿Qué hora es? 2:35 is going to be 25 to 3. Son las 3 menos 25. 20 to 3. Son las 3 menos 20. Quarter to 3. Son las 3 menos cuarto. 10 to 3. Son las 3 menos 10. 5 to 3. Son las 3 menos 5. 3 o'clock. Son las 3. I hope this is simple for you. We shall see the next slide. 25 to 4 is going to be son las 4 menos 25. 20 to 5 son las 5 menos 20. Quarter to 6 son las 6 menos cuarto. 10 to 7 son las 7 menos 10. 5 to 8 son las 8 menos 5. 8 o'clock son las 8. When you are going to meet somebody, for example, where you are going to decide to make an appointment, you are going to ask, ¿A qué hora? The word a on its own translates through at. At what time shall we meet, for example? At what time shall we meet? ¿A qué hora? So in this case, you are going to get rid of the verb to be and you are going to replace it with a, which means at. So to say at 1 o'clock is going to be a la una. So instead of s, we've got a la una. 2 o'clock is going to be a las dos. Again, we are going to keep the plural for a number 2, but a remains the same, which means at. A las dos. A las 3 at 3 o'clock. A las 4 at 4 o'clock. A las 5 at 5 o'clock. A las 6 at 6 o'clock. To say at 5 minutes past 1 is going to be a la 1:05. 10 minutes past 2 is going to be a las 2:10. 3:15 is going to be a las 3:15. 20 minutes past 4 a las 4:20. 25 minutes past 5 a las 5:25. 6:30 a las 6:30. Media, as we said, translates to half or midway through hour. So let's see this other side of the clock now. 25 to 8 a las 8 menos 25. 20 to 9 a las 9 menos 20. So remember, we need to say the next hour minus how many minutes until that hour. Quarter to 10, so will be 10 minus quarter, a las 10 menos cuarto. 10 to 11, a las 11 menos 10. 5 to 12, a las 12 menos 5. And 12 o'clock, a las 12. Let's see this quiz now. So you will have 10 seconds for each of these timing, and we are going to be checking them together, of course. So first one, 25 past 8. 10 seconds now. Okay, so it's a las 8:25. 4 minutes past 9. 10 seconds now. A las 9:04. 10 minutes past 10. This is very simple. A las 10:10. 13 minutes past 11, 10 seconds. A las 11:13. Quarter past 12, 10 seconds. A las 12:15. And quarter past 4. A las 4:15. Yeah, so 4:15. Let's see this one. 25 to 9. 10 seconds. A las 9:25. Quarter to 9. A las 9:15. 10 to 11. A las 11:10. 17 minutes to 12. A las 12:17. 5 to 1. A la 1:05. And 20 to 5. A las 5:20. Remember, AM we say de la mañana, which is in the morning, PM de la tarde, in the afternoon, or de la noche, at night. Extra quiz, so we've got 9:15 in the morning would be 10 seconds. A las 9:15 de la mañana. 10:30 p.m., which will be at night. 10 seconds. A las 10:30 de la noche. 20 past 5 in the afternoon, p.m. A las 5:20 de la tarde. And let's see now the other side of the clock now, when we've got 8:45 in the morning. How do we say this correctly? 10 seconds. A las 9:15 de la mañana. 25 to 7 in the afternoon. A las 7:25 de la tarde, or you could say de la noche if it's too dark outside. 5 to 5 in the afternoon. A las 5:05 de la tarde. Thank you very much for paying attention today, guys, and I'll see you in the next lesson. If you like this video, please subscribe and press on the bell for more notifications and videos like this. Also, please leave a comment down below.